to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Do you believe a blockbuster trade could save the Golden State Warriors season? Here at Warriors News Fan Update, we're diving into how the team could turn things around and get back on track for the playoffs. After a promising 12-3 start to the season, the Warriors faced unexpected turbulence, accumulating more losses than wins and dropping to 12th place in the Western Conference. How did this happen? What went wrong? While Stephen Curry continues to shine, the rest of the team seems unable to keep up. With an average of just 111 points per game, the Warriors' offense has lost its signature spark, and Klay Thompson's absence since his off-season departure has left a difficult gap to fill. But what if a bold trade could be the turning point? Rumors suggest that Collin Sexton and John Collins of the Utah Jazz could be potential solutions. Imagine this: Sexton, with his scoring ability and defensive efficiency, playing alongside Curry, while Collins brings strength and consistency in the paint. These two players could transform the team both offensively and defensively. But what would the Warriors have to sacrifice? A package including Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, Gary Payton II, Jonathan Kuminga, and draft picks might persuade the Utah Jazz to part with these talents. For the Jazz, in the midst of a rebuild, this could mean more assets to shape their future. For the Warriors, it could address critical team needs and reignite their playoff hopes. Is it worth the risk? Could this trade make the Warriors a title contender again? That's the big question we all want answered. Now let's delve into the potential impact Collin Sexton and John Collins could bring to the Golden State Warriors. Collin Sexton, at 26, is having one of his best seasons, showcasing exceptional shooting efficiency and defensive improvement. He would be a perfect addition alongside Stephen Curry, forming an explosive and balanced backcourt duo. Imagine Curry's long-range shooting complemented by Sexton's aggressive drives to the basket and playmaking abilities. This would not only add offensive versatility, but also ease the burden on Curry, allowing him to shine even brighter in clutch moments. John Collins, with his strength in the paint, could become a key piece in the Warriors' rotation. A versatile player capable of contributing on both ends of the court, Collins averages nearly 18 points and 8 rebounds per game. He would bring the physical presence and consistency the team desperately needs. His arrival would also enable the Warriors to experiment with different lineups, such as moving Draymond Green to the bench to lead the second unit or deploying smaller, more dynamic rotations. But every trade has its price, right? Giving up Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, Gary Payton II, Jonathan Kuminga, and draft picks is a tough decision. Wiggins has been a solid two-way presence, while Looney's defensive consistency is invaluable in the paint. Kuminga, on the other hand, is a promising young player with significant potential. Is it worth sacrificing these players, who form the heart of the team, for reinforcements that could make an immediate impact? This trade also raises questions about team chemistry. Integrating two new players into the Warriors' system mid-season could take time, and with the season already halfway through, every game becomes crucial. Additionally, losing players like Wiggins and Payton could affect the team's defensive identity, which has been a cornerstone of their success in recent years. What can we expect moving forward? It all depends on how the Warriors' front office views the current situation. Will they bet on continuity and trust that the current roster can overcome this slump? Or will they make a bold move before the trade deadline, risking everything for a better playoff chance? The window is closing quickly, and the coming days will be decisive for the Golden State Warriors' future this season. And you, Warriors fan, what would be your move? Do you think Collin Sexton and John Collins are the solution to the team's problems, or do you prefer to trust the current roster? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Warriors News Fan Update. Together, we'll follow every step of the Golden State Warriors' journey to success. As a Warriors fan, I feel torn about this potential trade. On one hand, Collin Sexton and John Collins are incredible players with skills that could solve many of the team's issues. Sexton is explosive, efficient offensively, and improving defensively, which is crucial for teams seeking balance. Meanwhile, Collins, with his presence in the paint, would add the offensive and defensive dimensions we've lacked since losing key players. But honestly, the idea of giving up Wiggins, Kuminga, Looney, and Payton II worries me. Wiggins was essential in our last championship run, proving himself as an elite defender who also contributes offensively. Looney is the silent heart of the team, consistently doing the dirty work few appreciate. Kuminga, despite still developing, has incredible potential and could be a cornerstone for the Warriors' future. Payton is the type of player who, even underestimated, makes game-changing plays, especially on defense. Moreover, team chemistry is something that should never be underestimated. The Warriors' system is not easy to learn, and introducing two new players mid-season could be risky. We need an immediate impact, but could they adapt quickly enough? My opinion, if this trade is made, the front office needs to be absolutely certain that Sexton and Collins are the pieces to bring us back into title contention. Otherwise, it might be better to trust the current group, adjust rotations, and hope for more consistency in the second half of the season. After all, we're the Warriors, and this team always finds a way to overcome challenges. What do you think? Is it worth risking the future for immediate impact? I'm eager to hear the fans' opinions. If I had to decide as a passionate Warriors fan, I'd say the risk is only worth it if this trade immediately puts us in real title contention. The issue isn't just about adding talent, but ensuring that talent fits perfectly into the Warriors' unique system. Think about our last title run. The chemistry between Curry, Wiggins, Green, and even Payton was one of the keys to success. Players who understand their roles and know how to perform in a system that values ball movement and defensive intensity are hard to find. Sexton and Collins have impressive stats, but do they have the right mindset to play with the team-first mentality that defines the Golden State Warriors? Another critical point is the future. Giving up Kuminga would be like betting everything on the present and ignoring the potential. He has to be a foundational piece for the team in the years to come. We've seen how young players like him often blossom when given time and space to grow. Is it worth trading that promise for a short-term solution that doesn't guarantee success? At the same time, we can't ignore reality. We're sitting at 12th in the Western Conference, and Stephen Curry is in his prime. He deserves a team that maximizes his chances of winning more titles while he's still the most impactful player in the league. If Sexton and Collins truly unlock the team's full potential, perhaps it's a risk worth taking. For me, the key is balance. Maybe a trade that doesn't involve so many crucial players like Wiggins or Kuminga could be negotiated, keeping the core intact while adding complementary talent. Otherwise, I'd rather trust Steve Kerr's ability to make adjustments and the team's resilience to have a strong second half of the season with the roster we currently have. Now, it's up to you Warriors fans. What would you do if you were in the front office? Would you go for the full trade, seek a middle ground, or keep the team as it is? Don't forget to share your thoughts and, of course, subscribe to Warriors News Fan Update. Together, we'll follow every step of the Warriors' journey. The future can still be bright.